Mark. Please. Please. Come on. Is this really gonna... Oh, there it is. Hello everyone, welcome to something that took me a few times to try. Yay. Yeah, so I was originally planning on doing this yesterday, but I just decided to wait. But, yeah, here we are in now day 2 of the, no, not the diamond. And we're finally out of that casino fad. I'm not saying I hate the casino, I love it. But I think it was about time we got a new update, even if it was a small one. But, yeah. Just yesterday we got the Los Santos Summer Special update. I know I'm calling it a DLC, but I'm calling it a DLC because that's basically what it is. But something to note. Something very interesting. You're gonna notice something. You might have already seen it on the newswire and people are already talking about it. And it's pretty cool. There is no drip fed content at all in this update. At all. And I have my own personal theory. Now, I know some people are going to point out that, oh, well, they release it in the middle of a pandemic, so that may be the case, but there's also the fact that this is actually a throwback of sorts to the old GTA Online updates that we used to get. I say we, but I wasn't playing on, like, the previous gen version of the game. I mean, I did play a little bit of it because my uncle let me play it, but yeah. First things first, we need to look at the cars. Yeah, that's right, cars. Did you forget those were a thing? In order of appearance, we have the Benefactor BR8, which is a Formula 1 car based on, how did I get can't touch this? Trying to look it up. There it is. I always look at the GTA wiki for my information. But the car itself is based on the 2011 Red Bull RB7, and the front wing is based on the 2009 Red Bull RB5. Yeah, pretty crazy, huh? But then we have the other vehicle of the two open wheelers, the Class A DR1. Oh, cool, we have an Australian. Just like Brendan Narcy. I want you guys to read this thing, because I will. Take a good look at the DR1 and smell... I almost said smell your eyes. I see we're already getting off to a good start. Take a good look at the DR1 and close your eyes. Do you feel faint from the smell of burning rubber? Is the intensity of exhaust fumes making your hair fall out? Can you feel the splash of insects as they pass through your unprotected mouth and down your throat? Yes, yes, and yes. Now get inside and say that again, only faster. Much faster. I want you guys to pay attention to the last thing. Splash of insects. If you say that too fast, it'll sound like you're saying splash of incest. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure insects don't splash. Talking about something else. Oh wait, we're back to the cars. So the next one is actually the car that they showed off a couple weeks ago, but it wasn't named until, well, now. The Lampadati Tygon, which some people were confusing the name because they were like, wait, how do you pronounce that? It's Tygon. Look at the Lampadati Tygon, count to 3, and try not to adjust your pants. Ready? 1, 2. Yep, we called it. This car's sole purpose is to please the eye, thrill the heart, and leave you sticky with delight. I don't want to know what they mean by sticky. But the Lampadati Tygon here is primarily based on the De Tomaso P72 concept car. And as for the name itself, it is actually a reference to, well, an animal. Yes, really. You would think that it's based on some kind of like fancy machine, but no. It's based on an animal. Actually, 2 animals mixed up into one. Don't believe me? Oh, you're about to see. Well, here. I don't have that car, by the way, the Tygon. I don't have the money. As you can plainly see, I have like $47,000. But I did buy one of the new cars from this DLC. It did require me to sell some cars that I already had from the podium, which I haven't spun the podium wheel yet. Lucky wheel, not podium vehicle. But in the trivia for the GTA Wiki, it says a Tygon is a hybrid offspring of a male tiger and a female lion. Now, then we have the final vehicle of this new list, at least on this website, and this is the one I got. The Coquette D10, which, yes, people have really misinterpreted that as saying Dio! You know, like from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The classic and Blackfin were the mature cars you loved to ride. Now watch as they turn green and start leaking brake fluid at the sight of Invatero's youngest model. The D10 is a classic pedigree, dressed to the nines, spray tanned, and injected into everlasting youth. The age of the cougar is over. The real Coquette has finally arrived. This car is based almost entirely on the brand new Corvette C10. Or C8, not C10. See, I'm getting confused. Yeah. Don't believe me that I don't have...
G'day, boss.
God damn it.
This is your captain speaking. Captain Brendan Darcy. You know, on your enormous super yacht. You do remember you've got a yacht, right?
Yeah, I bought it on Memorial
I don't mean to
Day.
gripe, but things have been getting
I
pretty
really did.
hectic on board of late. Thought you might want to swing by, see what it's like to sit in the captain's seat. Seriously. Hope to see you soon.
Ah.
All right, we might be ready to move on this
Voice
thing.
crack.
If you want to work, you'll get a knock on your door any minute.
Okay. Back to the realm of long phone calls. Except for the lesser one. Speaking of phone calls, one new change to this DLC is that LJT from the biker businesses will no longer call you, instead it's text. Yeah, really. I was trying to show that I actually have said Coquette D10. I will call it up. And, yeah.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. It's coming at you.
It's a very good car. Both in terms of customization, looks. Okay. There it is.
Hello, this
Hi,
is
Agatha.
Agatha, the casino and resort manager, again. Look, I
Yeah,
tried to
look at
explain
this.
this in your penthouse, but
Look at this
here
beast.
it is. The Diamond may look
Now,
brand
believe
new
it or
and
not,
sparkling, but
this is actually
it's
not a
in trouble.
supercar.
The
It is
rebuild
a
went
sports
way over
car,
budget,
yet it is
and the Kings
mid-engine.
had to refinance.
Like
The
I
new
said,
debt
it
came
is
from
based
these
on the real-life
Texans, the
car,
Duggins, and now they want to take
this is
over
simply a
completely.
reimagining
They're a
of the original
multinational with
Corvette.
interests in oil and gas,
But look at
security
this, it
services,
is almost
and
exactly
gambling.
spot on.
And if they
It's
buy it,
amazing how
they will
Rockstar
strip
got
out
so
everything
close
they
to the
can.
original source
Every
material.
contract will be undercut, including your ownership of the penthouse. So, if you want to help us get
And
out
it
of this,
sounds good,
come
too.
see me in my office by Table Games. There has been a development. If you do help, and this works out positively, there could be a
It's
significant
amazing how
dividend in it for you.
NPCs hate cars. Oh my fucking god. Yeah. Oh hey, I like, thank you. Yeah, like I was saying, this car is primarily based on the Corvette C8, the brand new one. Now, I just now noticed something. This thing has no visual second lights that you could see for whenever you turn on the brights. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, it's just, I don't know why they didn't take the effort to put that there. But what I will say though is, this thing looks so good. Like, again, it's very close to the original vehicle. And just listen to that sound, it's like, seriously, that sounds so...
Only losers take public transportation. Come on, man. I'd rather sit in traffic. Later.
Apparently I traumatized some people by the sound of a car engine. I was gonna say, going back to the podium vehicle, yeah, actually, I should mention that. So, yesterday, someone actually saw what the podium vehicle was, and they mentioned the file name, not the actual car name, so many people thought it was a brand new car. The file name for the car is the Shiva. However, it is simply the ETR1. Not terrible, but just confusing. I don't know why they didn't choose a newer car. Like one of the cars from this DLC, like one of the F1 cars. Oh wait, one of them is an F1, the other one is actually an Indy car. Take a guess as to which one it is. Anyway, how about we do our daily spin for the day? Yesterday when I did this I got $40,000, so... continuing the streak of getting money. I don't even care if I won that car or not, because that thing literally came out in 2016, so it's not even that good anymore. But yeah. Going back to the new content for this DLC in terms of vehicles. If we go to Southern San Andreas Super Autos, there are 5 new vehicles. First things first, the kind of Seminole Frontier. Yeah, you didn't think we were getting a new Seminole, didn't you? The description is as follows. When a responsible adult buys a car, it's a question of making sensible compromises. Your heart wants a feral, mountain-chewing 4x4 with bull bars and more torque than a Panzer division. Your spouse wants a family SUV with child-proof locks, powerful aircon, and an airbag so big it'll break your jaw if a fly hits the bumper. But look around you. Do we live in the age of responsible adults or sensible compromises? Enter the Seminole Frontier. Be safe. Look reckless. Have it all. I said that all in one go, without messing up. But yeah, this is actually based on, I believe, the 2nd generation Jeep Grand Cherokee? I could be wrong. I don't know. Something else. Something that I don't think I've gotten a text from yet. But, there was a change made to, Simeon's car requests. There are now new cars requested, and you also get a slightly bigger payout. Anyway, going to the next car, the Imponte Beater Dukes. Hey, I have a question. How does a beat-up car cost more than a clean car? Seriously. You would think that this would be like half the amount that the normal Dukes would cost. Because, okay, here's how much the Dukes costs. Like, the basic Dukes. Not the Duke of Death, the normal Dukes. It would cost $62,000. Yet, for whatever reason, this thing costs like... It costs like... No, not 3 times. It costs way more. And it's a beaten up car. Why doesn't it cost half the amount? You know, $31,000. I guess it's because it's one of those do-it-yourself kind of things, but... That's one minor gripe I have with this DLC. But then we have this. The Dundreary Landstalker XL. Also, before we go on to this car, let me just read the description for the beater. Ever wanted to build your own legend, bolt by bolt from the ground up? Well, here's your opportunity. Take this old beater, give it a lick of paint, and a humble triple intake bug catcher, then power slide your midlife crisis right across the sidewalk. Immortality almost certainly awaits. I need not elaborate further. It is basically the original Dukes, but beaten up. That's why it's called a beater. And then we have what is based on the 4th generation I almost said Lamborghini. Lincoln Navigator. I almost said Lamborghini Navigator. The Dundreary Landstalker XL. By the way, that's a nice fucking price there. Not really. The actual thing cost $100,000. The original Landstalker implied you were one of 2 things. You were a drug dealer, or you were a trophy wife. Now the massive Landstalker XL implies you're both. I'm sorry? Okay, anyway. Now for the meme car. The BF Club. We're gonna go, should we go play golf? Yeah, in all seriousness though, this is based on the Mark I Golf Club. I'm kidding, it's based on the Volkswagen Golf. But the car gets its name Club because of that. And what is with all the voice cracks? My god. Anyway, the BF Club is back on the market, so pull on your platforms, slam the pedal, and let the psychedelic mix of flashy liveries, insane speed, and economic hardship mash your mind back to the 1970s. It's the closest you'll get to time travel. As I said before, this thing is primarily based on the Golf GTI Mark I. Yeah. I mentioned this thing's customizations include a frickin' speaker on the roof that actually plays music. Yeah, I need not elaborate further. Lastly on the list, the Maibatsu Penumbra FF. I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about what that last part of the name stands for. Did you guess? Yeah. The name FF in Penumbra, in this case, is based on Fast and the Furious. As in, this is the car that Brian uses in Fast and the Furious 1. I think. I think I might be wrong. But, yeah. Oh, by the way, the Declasse DR1 is based on the 2019 Dallara. That's what the IndyCar is based on. There's also more vehicles that we have yet to look over. But the Penumbra is based on the second generation, almost said Maibatsu, Mitsubishi Eclipse. But the FF is a reference to the movie that it is from. Yeah. I think it's Brian's car. I don't know. But, the description reads, "Here at Maibatsu, we get it. In these trying times, Rockstar!" Did you just reference real life? Then again, this car is a reference to real life. Anyway, it can be really hard to commit to a color scheme for your classic mid-noughties race car. So we're working in partnership with LS Customs to provide a livery for almost anything life can throw at you. I threw in that almost because not everything can stop this car. Forget what I said. Bad hair day? There's a livery for that. Stuck upside down in your rhinestone gravity boots? There's a livery for that. Dad screaming you were a mistake long into the night again? You guessed it, the Maibatsu FF. Adding yet more color to an already colorful existence. I didn't think a JDM car would cost this much, when quite literally, the Penumbra, like the original Penumbra, I kid you not, I could buy 2 of these damn things if I wanted to. Yeah, but I won't, because I don't feel like it. But, now for the last website we're going to go to. No, there isn't any new super yachts. They're all the same. But you'll notice the star. Yeah, we got 6 new lowrider vehicles. Or rather, Benny's vehicles. First things first, the Albany Manana. The Manana is the kind of history they don't put in the books. It's the story of every other drive-by and drug deal ever to take place in Los Santos. And there's only one man who can write the next chapter. Benny knows this build down to the last millimeter. He knows how to do it justice. And he knows that taking a power hose to the inside of the trunk is always job one. Yeah, so finally, this thing that looks like a lowrider can become a lowrider. But next up we have the Peyote. This entire description here, yeah, no joke, they're referencing what you had to do in the older versions of the game before this update. Once upon a time, in order to get your hands on a real peyote, you had to scope the right neighborhood, try to hotwire it before anyone saw you, lie low for 2 days, and only go to the mod shop after you dug the bullet side of your ass. Not your asshole, just your ass. Thankfully, times have changed. Now Benny will personally steal it, change the plates, dig the bullets out of his own ass, super mod it, and tell your friends that you did it all yourself. And that's a good price just to buy the car. Anyway, the Declasse Yosemite. Yeah. It went from an air ride suspension truck to every redneck's wet dream. Yes, really. The Yosemite took a classic pickup truck and slammed it so low a manhole could pop its bumper like a bottle cap. But now Benny is here to raise the suspension and pump your ego. Want bull bars? You got it. Don't want a roof? It's gone! As of now, there's no such thing as too far, too much, or too combustible. Yeah, you can turn this into pretty much whatever off-road vehicle you want, but it is going to cost you $800,000 on top of the $485,000 just to do that. And we have the Glendale. You know, the car that you could also turn into a frickin' limousine from Mad Max. Anyway, life isn't about being easy. It's about looking easy. That's why you have your jeans lovingly pre-distressed and slow shipped from East Asia for that authentic, well-traveled look. Or why you just remortgage your own house, or your house, for the best bed hair in town. Or why you almost never scream your ex's name in bed. And it's why you're going to buy the most iconic mob car in American history, and let Benny show you how he puts the effort into effortlessly cool. Yeah, I need not elaborate further. This is the Bravado Yuga Classic 4x4. Or as it just says here, Yuga, because there's not more than one version of the Yuga on this website. That's why on the other website that it's on, it says Yuga Classic, is because there's another Yuga on there. But I digress. No nonsense, all style. That's the Yuga way. And you can see Benny's profound respect for that honest-to-goodness design in every inch of its visionary remodeling. 4x4 upgrade? No nonsense. Massive lifts? All style. A selection of fur interiors? No nonsense style. Seizure-inducing livery options? Stylish nonsense. Welcome to the art of the remix. You can turn this thing into a lowrider off-roader, I assume. It looks cool. But then we got the best for last. The Bravado Gauntlet Custom! Or Classic Custom. Yes. You can literally make this thing, if you really wanted to, look like Tom Petty's car. Wait, no, Richard Petty, not Tom Petty. I think he was in King of the Hill as Lucky. The Temptation of, Aglaia? I don't even know what I'm saying. Yellow dog with cone. I have that in my penthouse. The Bravado Gauntlet Classic Custom. Some works of art are too perfect to tamper with. Unless, of course, you're Benny. When a car has room for this many mods, it would be an artistic crime to ignore your reckless, creative impulses. Yeah. So with all that said, we gotta get back into my car.
I'll just make her some of that soup she likes.
Also, yes, I tried to look like Nathan Drake. Yes, really. There's actually new clothing items. Oh, there it is. There's the list. Benefactor Feltzer, Ocelot Jackal, Ocelot F620, Enos Super Diamond, that's new, and Obey Rakoto. There are 3 vehicles in that list, or I think 4, that have never been listed on this. Namely, the Ocelot F620, the Enos Super Diamond, and the Obey Rakoto, and the Feltzer. Yeah. And in addition, like I already said, those actually pay more. And what else is really good is you no longer have to worry about having to pay for the paint. All you have to do is just make sure that you get to Los Santos Customs and get the car repainted. Now, trying to find one of the cars. Yes, there it is. This is a perfect specimen. I got $2,000. All I did was just get out of my car. Alright, Simeon. Simeon wants his car, but he will not accept delivery if you haven't won it. Whatever you say, Simeon. Also, I've noticed that this car's engine sounds like some of the newer Ocelot cars. Sorry about the deep breath there. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see that cop over there. Hello, Ossifers. I say that on purpose. Yeah, driving in the... No! No! I will not stop this car. You are not my father. Oh shit. They're hightailing. Oh, fuck off. NPCs, man. They always do this. I believe that is the Rakoto over there.
What's wrong with her now?
Yeah.
Good to go.
How about... Yeah, we could go for a black steel. Yeah, so instead of going through customization for the car, like customizing it to your heart's content and then delivering it, all it is just a streamlined process of repairing it if any damage was sustained, and simply respraying it for free regardless of what paint option you choose. And like I said, I think the payout should be more, which is good because that's really good for people grinding solo who don't want to do any kind of business stuff. I'm not saying it's the most effective way to make money, but yeah. Also, by the way, the Infernus over there is also a vehicle that he will occasionally request. And since that is a supercar, yeah. Now, this does also mean that whenever he requests a supercar like that, it does remove the threshold of not being able to customize it at Los Santos Customs because of it being too hot. Because of that. So, that is the one occasion where you can grab a supercar off the street and customize it, and yeah. But you can't keep it as a personal vehicle by doing that. You can only do that just to take it to Simeon for whatever amount of money that you'll be getting. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that, yeah, you can technically grab supercars off the street and customize them, but only whenever Simeon requests that you bring them to his import-export garage. So, other than that, it won't make it to where, oh, hey, I can keep this car. Okay, so far, so good. Oh wait, no. I thought this car's engine sounded like the newer Ocelots. No, it's just... Oh yeah, this is the same car that Franklin drives in that mission I Fought the Law. I think that's what it is. It's that one mission where Franklin has to race those two guys in their supercars. And, yeah. Alright. So, I bet you guys are probably wondering, how much will you get for taking in that car because you said the payout has been increased? You're about to find out. The car didn't honk for a second. Your reward
What a beauty!
is a very nice compliment and $12,000. That's more than you would normally get in the past. So they did increase the payout just a little bit. I originally thought it was like 14,000 there for a second, but it was only because of the fact that I got $2,000 for good behavior. But yeah, so Simeon here will now request other vehicles, like the Infernus. I believe you can also grab the Bullet, I think. I could be wrong. Also, anyone ever, think that maybe Rockstar didn't think this through? Because, oh, well, Benny, buddy, I appreciate the $10 price tag, or $10,000 price tag, but there's already a Mañana over here. By the way, that car's name is simply, Tomorrow in Spanish. Actually, I remember when I was a kid, before I went to bed, my papa would do this thing where, originally, he would just say, night night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. But eventually, we started taking turns doing it where we would say it like, night night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. And then at the end, he would add your hiney. And, occasionally he would say, see la mañana. Yeah. He doesn't do that anymore because I've grown up now, but it was really fun. It's the simple things in life that you miss. Oh, right, I was gonna call up my car. Speaking of cars, something else. Yeah, you don't have to go into your MC business just to return your vehicle back to storage. All you gotta do is just go into the Vehicles tab and then press Return Personal Vehicle to Storage, which is good. It's good. It's very good. But yeah, so we got that out of the way. But what else is new? Well, I'm glad that you guys asked. Even though nobody did. Just to confirm this, there are no new weapons at all in this DLC, as far as I'm aware. Because I've seen people looking into the files of this new DLC, and there are no weapons. There are no new weapons. Someone did find a file of the, it's this one UFO that you would see if you were to 100% GTA 5. But, well, I'm not a completionist, so I can't get that. Would be cool though, but yeah. Also, look how fast this thing is. And I already gave this thing a nickname. I have dubbed this car Manta. It's a reference to the real life name, the Corvette C8 Stingray. Yeah. I need not elaborate further. But yeah, this car is beautiful. It looks good, it sounds good, it drives good, even if it does have a little bit of understeer, but I don't know. But just to confirm, it is rear wheel drive. But yeah, this thing is amazing. And something else, if I go over here, just to confirm that there's no engine in the front. Yeah, the front is the trunk. And if we take a look at the engine, look how well that looks. Even got the Coquette name on the engine. You got the I think those are filters. Yeah, this thing looks amazing. And again, it looks so close to the real life car, it's astounding. By the way, those little vent things that you'd see on the side, you cannot recolor those. Those stay the same, but yeah. And yes, this is in fact a sports car. Something that you can do, if you look really closely at the roof, you can actually make this thing have no roof at all. Apparently my character's listening to Britney Spears, only I turned off the music so I don't get copyright claimed. Hey, I don't know why someone left a dislike, other than one of my cousins being an asshole. That's what I get for saying asshole. I'm not good at driving this thing.
Here for the magic touch? All patched up.
All right. Why did I go to bomb? Yeah, seriously, I'm not really upset, I'm just confused. Why did someone leave a dislike? What did I even do? Going to liveries. This is where things get pretty cool. Looks pretty nice. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. The Pegazi Hunter. I know some people say Pegassi or Pegassi, but I say Pegazi, you say tomato, I say tomato. I know I'm probably gonna get someone saying, you can shove those tomatoes up your fat ass. Tereskai reference. I don't know what this is a reference to. All I know is, we got a new Corvette! Oh, that's cool. You can actually see the engine rattle. Yeah, this thing looks so amazing. You can also get roof scoops, which is pretty cool. Yeah, you could really make this thing your own. Yeah, so that's the Invitero Coquette D10. Still feels weird to say that we finally got a new Invitero car. And it's based on one of my favorite cars of all time, revamped into a new design that I already love. Seriously. It's so cool.
Do me a
Like,
favor. I'm a first American.
man.
No way. What's up? Hey.
Now, if anyone's wondering, no, this thing cannot be the Pariah because the Pariah is like a rocket compared to this thing. But that doesn't matter. This game isn't about having the fastest car in the game, it's about having fun. And losing money because of bills. Hey, someone else. Hi. Ugh. Ugh. Hello, person. Sorry, I'm just a little groggy. I woke up at like 7, I think. Or 6. I don't know. Also, look, it's the podium vehicle that was also the podium vehicle last Thursday. Yeah. Very Sugoi. And that is very Shotaro. And that is very Bifta. And that is very Cyclone, and that is very Reaper? I don't know. Hey, other people. Hi. Oh, I forgot to go to the clothing shop. Why do I keep forgetting? Alright. Luckily for us, there's a clothing shop just over here. I believe it's a Ponsonby's. Which, I actually used to mispronounce the name as like Ponsonby's. I don't know. The thing is, though, if you're expecting it to be like, oh, hey, it's just gonna be, like,
Let me know if you see something.
a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Well, you're not entirely wrong.
That'll look
I'm kidding.
great on you.
We got some new, cargos. And we also got, yeah, tracksuit pants. Really. But,
That's from our exclusive line.
I have a question though. We see the tracksuit pants, and we have sweatpants, I think. Yeah. Why can't we get newer sweatpants? As for the shirts, nothing too
Those
crazy.
are so comfortable.
There are some new leather jackets though, which look really nice. But, I mean, I don't know. They look cool though. You could really pull off that Max Payne look. Bombers. Yeah, we have bomber jackets. I forgot.
You should try it on.
Hello, other person. I didn't even realize I had a viewer just now. Oh, went a little too far. Right. And nothing new there. Apparently we have some new t-shirts, but I never noticed them.
That material is imported.
How might one import materials? Yeah, like, I don't know where the new clothing is for the t-shirts. It says there's a star, but I just don't see it. Maybe I just have to go down further? Yeah, I don't. It says that I have like new shirts to check out. I don't see them.
I
There are
can
new
see you
sport
wearing
t-shirts.
that.
Apparently. But not really. There are new shirts though.
We have that in multiple colors.
Alright. Oh yeah, we got new Tech Service shirts, which is nice. I actually didn't even notice that we had those. Wow. I didn't notice we had those because it didn't even look that much. I'm stupid. Yeah, all these are just variants of this. But they look a little different.
Did you find your size?
Yes. Oh yeah, and a few days ago I was just looking at all the different clothing items so I can make my character look like Nathan Drake. And I saw the baseball tees. And yesterday they had more of them. Yeah. I don't know.
Those are selling like hotcakes.
Now going onward. Probably thinking, do we have any new boots? Any new shoes and stuff? Well, no. No, we don't. Like, at all.
Those are selling fast.
I have all the flip-flops. Yeah, they say we have new clothing items, but, we don't have any new shoes. We haven't had new shoes since this past update, the, casino heist. Apparently we got new gloves. That's cool. I guess. Didn't even think to check that. So I guess these are like new items.
Take as long as you like.
Okay. So you're probably thinking, well, what about outfits? Yeah, no dice. I'm looking through all these, and I do not see a single new outfit for this DLC. I mean, that's fine, but maybe we would get like new outfits and stuff, but no. We do have new masks, so I'll show those off, but yeah.
Make sure you come back.
You know, something interesting though. There was no trailer for this. Now, it's possibly because of how small the update is. Yeah, small, as in 2 gigabytes small. So it's not small like, oh, well, it's, yeah. I mean, it's still pretty sizable. You get all the vehicles in the DLC, like, right out of the box. I don't mean like you get them for free. What I mean is like they're all released already. Like we're talking about the Legendary Motorsport. We're talking about the San Andreas Super Autos website. We're talking about Benny's Original Motorworks. That's it. That's all the cars. 15 total. I'm not upset about that. I actually like that, but I don't know, just something kind of throws me off. We're not getting any kind of drip-fed content like, you know, like new cars to purchase. Like, we're still getting drip feed in terms of the podium vehicle and any new event weeks going on, and that'll be happening next Thursday like it normally does nowadays. But in terms of this DLC, this is more of a throwback to the older days of GTA Online, back before the drip feeding stuff even began, even though we are still getting drip feed. But you're going to notice something that they mentioned in the Newswire post yesterday. Rockstar mentioned that later this year we're going to be getting new heists and it's going to be a brand new chapter to GTA Online. Normally they don't announce that stuff until it's closer to that DLC, which means that it's not exactly going to be a winter DLC, but it might be like sooner than we think. Because again, typically when they have drip feeding to do, that means the DLC is going to be around for a long time. But yeah. Anyway, we have animal masks. We have the smoke hyena, stone hyena, gray hyena, and Haida! I don't watch Agretsuko, but I've made my statement. It looks cute. Yeah, in all seriousness though, we have a almost said brown hyena. As for mice, we have gray, tan, brown, and I'm Stuart Little. It's funny because, I have a funny story about when I was really little, like in kindergarten little. So, when I was really little, I was super obsessed with Stuart Little. Like, I would pretend to be him, even though I'm not a mouse. But, I remember one time in kindergarten, I was pretending to be Stuart, and the teacher kept calling me my real name. And I was like, I'm not Brandon, I'm Stuart. And they said, no, you're Brandon. And I said, I'm Stuart. Like, I was like, I'm Stuart. And they said, no, you're Brandon. And then they said, but outside you can be Stuart. I was such a goofy kid, I swear to God. Yeah, these aren't extremely expensive. I say that, but, you know. But the mouse is cute. And if you really wanted to, you could pull off a Stuart Little cosplay. And then we have, Mirror Tortimer from Animal Crossing. And that's it. Oh, yeah, here it is. So, in terms of sports masks, this is pretty cool. There is one mask that isn't available, but that's only because of the fact that you can only get it if you win a business battle. Which, by the way, you can do those in invite-only sessions, so no need to worry. Pink grin, blue grin, orange grin, green grin, pink tea, blue tea, orange tea, green tea. That sounds good, green tea. We got the winky face. Yeah. Then we have that, but that's from After Hours. There is one mask in particular that you cannot buy because of the fact that it's, well, yeah. As for haircuts, we have no new haircuts. I don't think we even have any new tattoos either.
Hey, buddy. We're still running tomorrow, right? Next time you come by,
Yeah, I've been streaming for like over an hour now.
what's up? Problem is, Americans would rather support a scumbag billionaire than a local store. Damn unions are all.
You know, I thought this town would have more weird people.
Hey there, ready for some inky pain?
Oh.
Can't go wrong with any of these.
I didn't even notice we had tattoos for the arms, first of all. Second of all, okay.
Guy before you had a naked picture of his mom done
Yeah,
on his
these are
arm.
just basically the same thing as the other arm.
Yeah, something unique, out of a catalog. That's a good one. Be good.
We should go to the dungeon crawler. All the celebs go there.
Whoever left a like, thank you. Yeah, this car is awesome. Like I said, it's not the fastest. It sure feels fast. It's also prone to slamming into fire hydrants. But, this thing's got some power. And it looks gorgeous, too, seriously. Like, NPCs. Why? That's my only question is why? Why do NPCs do that? They're just like, oh hey, let me just whoop, just back out and then hit this guy right as he's driving. I wasn't even paying attention, I just see him pull out and I accidentally hit him. NPCs are weird. Ow. Mm-hmm. Well. Yeah, so I mentioned that I had to sell some cars. I had to end up selling the Emirates, the Neo, I had to sell the Pariah, and I think the Itali GTO? I don't remember, but yeah. Yeah. It was not fun. But for those wondering, no, we don't have any new Arena War vehicles. I think Arena War was just a one-off thing, but they might do another one. Although people are going to complain that, oh, everything is so expensive. You don't have to participate in Arena War, you know. There's cars outside of the Arena War game mode that you can enjoy. You will need the Arena War garage just to have the RC Bandito, though, but, you know, that's a small price to pay. And by small, I mean, I have a question. Who comes up with these prices? Seriously, this thing is almost $1.6 million for an RC car. As in something that you could easily buy from a store for like $20 or something. Why would they have you pay so much for that? I never got that. I'm a little upset about that, but still, it's weird. I'm not upset about having this car though. I am not selling this thing. What I find kind of weird though is how they haven't released like, not like Coquette Classic because we already have that, and I don't mean the Blackfin, but I mean like the Coquette that you would see in GTA 4, like the one that looks like the Corvette sort of. They all look like Corvettes! I don't know why I'm saying that. Of course, I don't know. It looks good though. I was trying to say the one that looks like the Corvette from the early 2000s. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end things off here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, then please like, comment, and subscribe, as well as turn on notifications. And I don't know why I'm messing up so damn much. Follow me on Twitch if you want to. But, yeah. See you guys later. Oh, by the way, before I go, there is a treasure hunt by Solomon Richards. I haven't been able to finish it, but basically, for those who just log in, like, if you just logged in yesterday and you got a text from Simeon, Solomon! Gosh, why am I messing up so much? He would tell you to go to his movie studio, like to his office, and he'll tell you that someone stole his movie props and that you have to get them back. There are 7 that spawn normally in fixed locations, but there are 3 that spawn at random. So, just to show you guys, I have 7 out of 10. There are 3 left, and for getting them, you will get an extra $50,000. Yeah, really. The grand total of money that you would get from this movie prop hunt thing is $150,000, which that ain't much, but it's not bad. And you also get the Alien Interloper outfit, which unfortunately, like I said, I haven't completed this, so I don't have that outfit, but I'll let you guys know if I have finished it. And, yeah. Now, the thing about the random locations thing, about the last 3, they're in certain locations, but they're not guaranteed to spawn there unless you see the minimap flash white and there's a blue dot that you drive towards. That's where the movie prop is. There are also some new pseudo business battle things that you could do where it's apparently these drug deals going on. It'll do the same thing on the minimap, but instead of it being a movie prop, it's just some gangsters guarding a car. And you kill them, you grab the car, and there will be someone that texts you that says, hey, I need those drugs back, I'll give you some money if you bring it back. By doing that, you'll just get the same amount of money that you would get from getting one of the movie props. $10,000. Not bad, but not great. But with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Night. It is not night, it is 9 something.